Hello, guys. How are you doing? How are you doing? I try to make my things look good, innit? Oh, yes. How are you doing? How are you doing, Sister Elena? Thank you for following you. How are you doing, Sister Mata? Oh, sorry, Namata. Hey, bless you, Namata. Hey, brain dzacho dzasvibaga dzasvibiswa kane vanhu ivava vanoita malives vachingotuka kungotuka vachingotuka iwe une mwana palive zvakaoma makadiniko big up to all mvengerians, old mvenge and new mvenge. Big you up, my followers angu, I love you very much. Sometimes watomboshaya kuti vanhu ava vanonditeerere chii vava. All I just do is to just come here ndotaura zvandinotaura. Makadiniko sisi Sharon, aiwa zvinonakidza muchiuya pano. Tauya kuzotaura pano nyaya yekuwundurwa nezuro. Okay, somebody abused me yesterday. All right, isusu pano zvatinoita semapublicist nemaactress anditi tikaona kuti vanhu vedu havana entertainment tinonotsvagira vanhu vedu entertainment kuti vanhu vanakirwe nezuro. Vanhu vakanakirwa vachionawo Boeing 777 ka achiundurwa nemunhu anoclaima kuva sister yake anditi. Saka we don't want to mix things today. This is part 1. Pamwe tichasvika hedu kupart 10. I don't know, tichangoona nekuenderana kwenguva. What I wanted to advise the women, especially in the diaspora, especially in England, and your parenting levels are very, very poor. If not poor, they're very abusive. Because I watched a live yesterday of a grown-up woman. I am not going to talk about this grown-up woman, her name, right? So that we don't have problems here. But if you know, we know. We just call her Miss Piglet, okay? So Miss Piglet is about 47 years old. Miss Piglet has got her children, right? So Miss Piglet did a live yesterday shouting at me. But it's all good to do a live as a parent shouting at people. That is called kuwundurwa. It's called banter in English. But we Zimbabweans, like I told you, we are trying to be white the wrong way. We have lost our sense of humor. We have lost where we come from. We have lost our joking side. You now take every sense of humor seriously. So that means that you could have mental problems. Okay? So yesterday, I'll give you an example on a live which we went with Miss Piglet. If you know, you know. So Miss Piglet was busy shouting at me. Unfortunately, her live was attacked by the spirits because she shouted at Boeing 777 for 15 minutes and that live was mute. How stupid is that? A woman shouting and shouting and shouting. There's no sound. People are asking, there's no sound. She can't see. That is the spirit attacking you. I've always told you before, when people attack me, I want you to watch carefully what happens even in Zimbabwe. All right? Because like I said, we as ex-prophetess here, we still hold the same pension from God. If you mess around with the anointed like us, fire will come for you. And it comes from God. God protects his people. So watch and learn. When people shout at a prophetess, like I said, I'm an ex-prophetess. I no longer practice this. No wonder why I do what I do. So this is part 1 for the ladies, especially in the diaspora, in England. I'll talk about England because that's where I live. I have seen the way you behave when you're on lives. It's crazy. What was yesterday, by the way? What was the date yesterday? It was Tuesday. Yeah? So Tuesday, children are going to school. So you see a mother, she's on live. The music is so high. Jaw pressure. You need to stop creating your music. because your music is now disturbing children with these alcoholics. Huh? John Chibadura. Yesterday, a little child was horrified by your behavior. You see? See, so you see a mother playing high music on Tuesday, and the child is a foreigner in their own home. What type of abuse is that? You tell me today and say my Mandela child will take it. No, I say I signed my children over.
Mandela, my Mandela.
I am always here, Sekuru. I know sometimes you cry for Mzukuru when you, yeah, and whatever. Mzukuru will always be here. I love you very much, Sekuru.
I miss you, my.
I love you. How is my mother?
How is my mother? My darling. How are you?
I'm fine. How is my mom?
She is very fine.
Yeah,
she's very fine, Mzukuru wangu. She's very fine. And how are you?
I am fine. Tell her I love her very much. I want to send. Tell her I love her very much. I want to send.
Okay. What Mzaya? There's a visitor.
Okay.
Sorry, but how can I help? Pardon?
Okay, send me the call. Kaku respect.
It says Masango. Yes. It's not for us. I'm sure it's next door. Yes, thank you. Okay. Yes, Mzaya.
Yes, artist kutoona ku background kuti baba ava vane zvekuita. How are you, comrade Chinks? Eh?
Comrade Chinks.
First of all,
I'm good, dear. Saturday is my birthday.
Sekuru, but last month you told me it was your birthday again, Sekuru. Imimi na sisi.
You forget, Mzaya.
All right, so Sekuru, your birthday is in July. Your birthday is in July. What date is it? What day?
Yes. 5 July. 5 July on Friday.
Good, Sekuru. I'm going to send you V11. Mandela's estimated dates of arrival was 5 July. And because he's half American, I wanted it to be 4th of July. Imagine if Mandela was born on the 4th of July. But he's... So his estimated day of arrival was the 5th of July. Unfortunately, I got him on the 9th of July, so he shares a birthday with my cousin called Ellen Chiwenga. 9th of July. So, you know...
And he shares...
Yes. Saka Sekuru, July...
He shares his birthday with
Sekuru.
Yes,
July, Nelson Mandela was born on the 18th of July.
Yes.
So
July is a blessed month.
My mother died on the 14th of July and she was born on the 22nd of July. Tatelisha si tete.
So July 8.
Tete vedu watakapiwa nenyika.
Now we were starting.
Tete vedu watakapiwa nenyika. Tete vamakapiwa nashe. Tatelisha si karigambe is coming in July. Sekuru, I am happy like it is my party.
Hey!
I am happy like it is my party. So where you are, please keep telling people to come and join hands as Zimbabwe. We set our differences aside. We see Tete. We love Tete and her group. We keep on firing it because now she's preparing to come to England. We help each other. Pashoma ne pashoma.
July reganimbovatambira mbijana vanhu varoda kutambirwa ka saka mira nimbowatambira mbijana.
Wait for the show, guys. That is it. Karigambe, we are waiting for you in England.
Yay!
My love, never like, guys. My love, never like. My love, never like. Love, never like. No, kakuya ka South Africa. July babies. There is Vida. July baby.
July.
Love and likes. Love and likes. July, here we come. England, here we come. Tete is coming to England. British Mulizi, are you there? Artistas ekutamba isima Zimbabwe nzisu rudopa mberi panapa. Uyai kwatate Licious mtu wa 27 July. Sinoseka zvakataurwa naSekuru Elias. My love, Vitalicious, the queen of love and lights. My love, my love,
Songo. July.
My love, never likes for Sekuru Zimbabwe artist kumira apana achasara. Sekura vas kumira.
My love to my likes.
Sekuru chimbotora glass remvura. Well done. While you catch your breath. I was not nakiza. Catch your breath, Sekuru tichiripana, because I want you to just leave a message. Msati maenda catch your breath. Rekaini mbotaura nevani. I want you Sekuru vedi baba. Follow sekuru munhu akanaka zvekuti vakatanga kusapota Boeing 777 from the beginning. Ndo vanhu vacho ivava vakaproducer Boeing 777. Saka Boeing 777 pane paanokanganisa, unoona sekuru vauya iko kuningi kuinbox vataura kuti Muzaya wadi kuteno wakadai ndoti aiwa sekuru zvonzi Muzaya zvinofamba zvakadaro. Ndoti thank you sekuru. Sekuru ivava is just one of the few people atatsikwa nevaroyika tumadhuma nevaroyi vukoma masimba fe ndiri kuti munhu ndakabloka hatisi kublokeka ndatraya kubloka ka hanzi ndasuka peke you can't block this person ndikati chii chiri kuitika panapa. Saka sekuru the topic here the topic here is parenting and lives. Kuti what do you advise parents anoita lives vana vasati varara on the grounds yekuti vari kuda kuentertaina? I will tell you, yesterday we did watch a video of a woman who was wunduraring somebody, right? And this woman, I'm not going to mention the name, but let's just say she's called Miss Piglet, right? Miss Piglet was playing very loud music. She was on live. Obviously, we shared the live and it hit about 140 people, whatever, and she was really holding on to it. But if you look at it, the child was opening the door 3 times. The child was opening the door, and the child said, my TV is not working, mom. You know, the child was complaining. You could see this child wants their mother. Okay, this is why I respect Ruramai Mashi Vayenda Sekuru. Okay, so I'll carry on. This is where I respect Ruramai Mashi. You know, when you see me, okay, you know it was about the cyclone money, 700 pounds. But I want to tell you something what Ruramai Mashi said to me. Sekuru, if you can join again, would appreciate. Or Sekuru Elias, Vanambutaura, my points, please, would appreciate. You know, please share this group, you know. So what I'm saying is this, you know, you see that this child wants the mother's love. And people who are watching the live can see it. But we guys, we are so loyal to our entertainment, like what Sister Smelly says. People are loyal to their entertainment, right? So you hold on trying to do a live, but there is a child there crying who want their mother. So what I'm trying to say right now is this. The reason why I will always respect Ruramai Mashi before our saga, she mentioned twice. She said, Sabina, I like the way you respect your children. I like the way, you know, people like Ruramai, they were really raised by white people. However, she was raised, she really knows where the time is, you know. So she goes, Sabina, the way you look after those children is amazing. The way you respect those children, it's amazing. The way you speak to those children, it's amazing. And if you can recall, if you watch All My Lives, there's never been a child crying. You don't see a child crying and saying, Mom, I want food. Mom, can you fix the TV? Mom, your music is noisy. Mom, what are you saying? You see? So us as followers, we should now learn to tell people the truth and say, sister, go and attend to your child. We will come some other time. You see? Saka, please, those women who do lives when you are drunk, when you are playing loud music, and the child wants their mother, we can see who is really abusing children here. Like I told you before, do not cry for my children, cry for yours. My children have never been in a very noisy, environment. Okay? Vana vekuti tinoziya time noisy. When you used to see me doing my lives, ndinenge ndatofida vana. Ndinenge ndatopa vana mvura zvese watered and fed so the kids are comfortable. Pane kuti ukuita life mwana ari kuuya achichema because hapana kurongeka. Saka Miss Piglet, what you did yesterday is out of, you always do that, Miss Piglet, and people will be watching you and laughing at you. This is part one for you, Mrs. Piglet. We are watching what you are doing with that child. Okay? Don't forget you've got 4 children. The other one, you gave up to that other man. And God left you with 1 children. And you can barely look after 1 children. Sister, please. Please, sister, behave yourself, okay? Don't talk about Mandela and Indiana because they were children who were never abused, okay? It's only that their mother is ill, okay? And my children, I want to tell you the truth, Miss Piglet. You started talking about my relatives. My relatives are nothing. More of my relatives are mvenge or old mvenge. Those are my real relatives, if the truth be said. Because my real relatives, they expected too much from me and I gave them nothing. I was taught very well by my late mother, Miss Piglet. Those relatives you are talking about, they can barely look after a cat. I know what is important for my children. Okay? Listen, Mkoma Masimbaka, when you came here, I just smiled with you, all right? I've got no time for you, Mkoma Masimba, all right? You've lost your credit here on social media, all right? You can say what you want to say here. I've got no time for you. Don't forget, I'm a very spiritual person. When I look into your eyes, Masimba, I just see pure evil. Okay? I've always seen the evilness in you, Masimba, from day one. And a lot of people can witness that. When I was working with you, Masimba, I thought we would start talking about these things. But you are a two-faced freak, an evil one, who tried to throw rubbish in my group, okay? Listen, it's not your opinion, Masimba, when you say, why can't you leave mothers and their children alone? Which mother did I talk about? Don't come here, Masimba, and start chatting shit. This is not your psychiatrist clinic, all right? Go back to your profile and start talking about Madam Boss and Mighty T. Here, there is none of your level. All right, so would respect you if you leave here quietly, brother. I did a live for you. And I'm finished with you. That live we hit how many? 700,000 views, right? And you are playing for 2,000 views. If you don't go to Zim social media, you're nothing. All right, so you go and do your lives there. If you can't listen to my topic and we can try and see where we are going wrong, then you're lying to people. You are the one, Mukoma Masimba, who also goes to Mrs. Piglet's profile when she's drunk. Very drunk on a Tuesday. And it's about 7:30. Oh, yes. Some people are going to say, oh, Sabina, your kids are in foster care, whatever. Yeah, if you can't look after them, give them up. Not to follow this kind of people, Mkoma Masimba, and all this rubbish. People who don't want to know the truth. People who don't want to know the truth, but the truth is in front of them. These people like Masimba, evil people. You want to show Mkoma Masimba that you still have your children, but you're an alcoholic. You clearly have mental problems. That's why you can see my own mental problems, Mrs. Piglet. Do you understand, Mrs. Piglet? If you love your child, Mrs. Piglet, I will tell you to give up your child yourself. To give up. You are an able-bodied person. Yes, Masimba, go and do your live. I need to get that video, man. We need to make money on our channel. Go and do your live, go. Some sorrows, dodgy. Exactly. So, Miss Piglet, people are watching you and they're laughing at you. abusing your child in England. In front of people are laughing and they see. Do you think Mrs. Karoy can't see it? You think Rurama is that stupid? Oh, thank you very much. Only 2 sentences which were talked by Miss Karoy. Miss Karoy said, Sabina, you are a good mother. The second one she said, Sabina, you are a good mother. And I'll tell you what, Mrs. Karoy will not say it if she didn't see it. The only problem I had with Mrs. Karoy, aka Ramai, was just that 700 pounds of cyclone. So when I published my sheet now, which had been going on for 2 years, because now I was dying, my high blood pressure was hitting 170 to 183. So doctors, they know Usain Bolt will run at 185 maximum heart rate. And my heart rate is at 183 without even running. And you tell me my children were taken. Mrs. Piglet, come on here. This reminds me so much of King Solomon's story. Yeah? A good mother versus a bad mother. This is part 1 for you, Mrs. Piglet. If you know, you know. You are not a good mother. On a Tuesday, you were drinking alcohol, playing high music. Your husband even left without you kissing him. Just to go like a dog. Mrs. Piglet, before you go too further in looking at other people's lives, right? Look into your own. What type of a woman? Look at you. You even bleach your face. You bleach your face and you call us ugly. Who is really ugly here? The one who bleaches their face and the one who doesn't. Mrs. Piglet, let me tell you this. If you were dark in complexion and if you didn't have those wigs you wear and those material dresses you buy from Turkey, trust me, even a black pig is much sexier than you. All right? So I don't want to mix things, Mrs. Piglet. You need to start looking after that child very well. We have tried 14 years. I was away from Zimbabwean people, not 14, about 20 years. Away from Zimbabwean people, including you, Mrs. Piglet. That's why I used to be a bouncer and a security guard. Because I couldn't stand you. Because of all these TBs and whatever you guys were playing games there in Slough. I know a lot of people in Slough now, they're good people. But you, it's time we tell you the truth. Your lives, Zika, and your friends, they are not better than your child, that child which I saw when that child was 7 months old. You know what I'm talking about. I am not happy, Mrs. Piglet, with what I saw yesterday. Shouting 3 times your child came in. Mom, I want this. Mom, I want this. Mom, I want this. You refused to hear this child who is about 9 years old, 10 years old. That's a baby. So imagine when you did that video of Masvingo, I don't know what you're doing. All I could just see was this bulldog, yeah, in a cage just barking. Because people are not telling you the truth. Look after that child so that that child can look after you tomorrow. My children will stand when they're 21 years and they'll say, Mother, thank you very much, Mother, for what you did for me. You trained me how to be a man. You trained me how to love. You trained me how to speak with respect. You avoided me from prison as a black man. My children, one day, they're already appreciating. Okay? So, Mrs. Piglet, and all the women who do their lives drunk, we know you. All the women who do lives and they've got children and they keep closing their children, we see you. Some of your children are not even sleeping at 1 p.m., 1 a.m. And you see the mother busy on a life trying to entertain people. That is a classic child abuse. A child constantly seeing their mother drunk, high music of a language which they don't understand. That is the greatest sin you can ever do to a British child. Why are you treating your child like that? The father has gone to work. Well done, brother. Gone to work. Right? And you stay with his child, which is your child, and you start abusing this child indirectly for 2 hours. Your lives, they lasted 2 hours shouting at Boeing 777 because you were just told one word. Like they say, you will only know people's darkest secrets when they get angry. Okay? I don't need to say much about you, Mrs. Piglet, because you said everything yourself. You shot yourself in the foot. Yeah? You started saying things which I would not say myself. Why are you people claiming she did this for me, she did this for me? What do you look at me as, Michael Jackson? No, that's what you want to think. But I'm not going to mix things because there will be part 2 coming tomorrow or today for you. Please stop abusing your child. Love your child. We left the media. God, Becky Allen, who are you, Becky? Is this not my friend Becky? I don't know which Becky this one is. Yeah. Welcome back, sister. I'm now speaking. What you saw was, anyway, if you're English, you should know better. I don't know if you're English. I'm not so sure. Yeah. So, sister, please. It's not about Boeing 777 right now. It's about your child. What you showed yesterday. Hey, Becky, what's up, you idiot? Man, listen, I'll inbox you, man. We've got a lot to talk about. I love you, babes. Yeah, I love you. Yeah. This is what I'm doing, Facebook, telling a few people some home truths which they can't digest. You know what I mean? The truth hurts those who are guilty. You get me, girl? Exactly. And people only say that, what they think about you when they're very angry. So our mission here, we go, Becky, and we poke you, and we poke you, and we poke you, and we poke you, and you just go crazy on lives, and people are enjoying. That's what we do. So my name, Becky, now, from the Sabrina, your sister. This is now my sister, Becky, English girl. But she knows how we roll. Not the way you want to roll, my Zimbabwean sisters. You want to roll like white people, but white people are rolling like black people now. You see the difference now, where you don't understand a sense of humor. Okay? So today is your day. You need to look after that child. Stop going on lives when you're drunk. Stop inviting your friends to just drink. What type of a mother is not proud of her children? Becky and them have got kids, mate. If you see how those kids are looked after, right? We have our share problem. I'll tell you, Becky, inbox. Don't worry, it's all acting in a way. Acting and a bit of truthness, yes. Yeah? If you see Becky's child, she doesn't have a lot of money. But the way she looks after the kid, oh, my God. You think what? These are the people who taught me how to look after my children. So now we are teaching you, Mrs. Piglet, how to be a good mother. All right? How to be a good mother. All right, Mrs. Piglet? Stop. And other women, we see you women who are going on lives, children knocking on your doors. Mom. Have you ever heard Mandela and Indiana do that? It clearly shows your child is not content. Your child does not respect you. Okay? If your child can just come and talk to you anyhow, you have not you yourself prepared for your child to go to bed. Thank you, the judge's wife. So don't come here and fool us and say you're good parents, because we have eyes to see for ourselves. Me, as Sabina, if I didn't have all this high blood pressure, which is caused by the pain of my face, I'll still be with my kids. I still struggled. Becky will tell you. We went through a tough journey with our children. Hello, Sister Faith. Love you, sister. We went through a tough time with our children, with these white girls. But we came through. But if I tell you, with my experience with English women, right, there's no kind of abuse like this. This is classical abuse, this one, of playing jaw pressure, high volume, John Chibadura, high volume, and you've got a 7-year-old. I think that little boy is 7-year-old, and the child keeps coming, mommy, mom, mommy. Have you not integrated enough, Mrs. Piglet, for you to learn how to look after children, especially in England? All right? You could say the same thing to me, I understand, but Mandela is a 14-year-old who wears a size 9 shoes. If I don't term him now the way you all were termed by the Bible, then I will not term him in the future. He is my son, and he will always be my son. He is got strong American, Jamaican genes and African genes coming from Malawi, a bit of Indian, a bit of Italian. Then all those genes, they reign in Mandela's body. I see them. I am his mother. His bedrooms are already there. We're not going to tell you what proceedings are happening, but social services is still with us. Please feel free and call them and tell them more shit about Boeing 777, because you all have done it. Well done. They tell me, they said, we don't look at that because we know you're acting. Some of the people who don't understand how I operate my shows, yeah, let me tell you something. I'm a natural, quiet person. That's why you don't see me with too many friends taking pictures, looking for confirmation from people. No. God confirmed me already. All right? I'm a mother. I look after my children. How are you going to cope up with this child who is only 8 years old? Do you know it's called monkey see, monkey do? What a child sees, it's what they do. The way you are abusive yesterday for 2 hours, your child listening. You shouting at somebody you don't even know. Do you know me? Do you know me? You lie to people I'm your sister. What is a sister? I only have one blood sister, and you're not my sister. Yesterday, when you were shouting at somebody you don't even know on Facebook, your child was hearing because they were not sleeping. That kind of behavior now stucks in a child's head. When the children grow up, they start behaving like that, alcoholics and abusing. I feel sorry for your child, sister. I pray for your child right now. Mine are just doing fine. Mine are protected from all this, whatever. All right? I am praying for your child right now. I am praying for all the children who've got alcoholic parents. I am praying for all the children who've got alcoholic parents, and I am praying for alcoholic parents who don't want to accept that they've got a problem. Being an alcoholic does not make you a bad parent. So I can take your video right now, Mrs. Piglet, and throw it to social services like what happened with your best friend, that ZANU-PF member, Mrs. Karoy. She sent some shit to BBC News, isn't it? Yeah? But I can send social services that video with your child coming in and out because I've got the video. Please don't come and ask me for the video because there's a child involved. But I will not do that because I am not one to wish somebody a downfall. I have got a voice which God created, which I never bought, and I will use my voice to tell you the truth. I will not go to no police. I will not go to no immigration like what Masimba does. I will not go to no journalist like what Karoi did. I am not like that. It is not in my blood. Okay? And I am not going to change for anyone. If you thought my children were taken, you're wrong. I am the mother. I know best. If you thought because my children were taken, I would not do lives to educate my people with the little experience I know, you're fooling yourself. As for my relatives, let me tell you something, the ones you talked about on your life. I can't be dealing nemahure ekufed. Urunzwa. Andingaite kuti mahure ekufed ane zvirwere zvavo zvemaebhoni vachengete vanhu vangu when they're in denial. Saka siyana nevanhu ivava wakatotaura nezvavo vatomaka iwewe. Ko iwewe zvaunotaura nezvekazini yako, your first cousin uyo ari kuMiddlesbrough, uda kuti tizvitaure here nhasi, but we stop. This is part 1. It's for the child, it's for the children, it's for the parents. Even if you're a single mother, you look after that child. When you do your lives or call your friends on the phone, we hear you, or call your friends on the phone, make sure your children are comfortable first. It's called content. When a child is watered and fed, there is no reason to knock your door left, right, and center. This is for the women, mainly in England, alcoholics. Yeah? Your live-in job, your husband looks after your child. When you go for a live-in job, you leave a 7-year-old child. You're running away. Sister Prue, what's up? You're running away. A mother goes to live in. I should have done that, to go for live-in, to run away from my own kids. You're running away. Why are you doing a live-in when you've got a child who is 7 years old? You're running away. Yeah? Why is the child a chineta, like you told me on the phone, that sometimes I feel like committing suicide because your child is abusing you? Mandela just tried it 2 times, 3 times, guys. But I want to tell you something, guys. Mandela, I pick him up. Yeah? He has been a young carer from a young age, my children. I had this face on the side, how many years ago? 2014. So I've had this face on the side 2014. It's getting better, but it's getting better like a second of its movement. It's taking 1 year. All right? I'm getting better slowly, but I want to tell you something, guys. My children were looked after by a pit bull, right? So my sister Terry Tinkle, right? We used to live together in Littleport there. That's my blood as well, but English, right? Well, she sold me a dog, right? Like a half pit bull, but the pit bull was really hidden. It looked like an American bulldog or a staff. So my children now, I couldn't go to the shops with them because I'm in pain. No help is coming. All those relatives are just quiet. So how do you expect me to really, really respect these relatives? To me, they're as good as dead. All right? Even if my blood sister, even if I heard she's died, I would not attend her funeral. I make that clear. If they wished my children death, then I must move on and I must ignore them. Okay? So at the end of the day, you, Mrs. Piglet, when my sister dies, you go and bury her, not me. She never ever looked after my children for even 2 days, even if I was paralyzed for 5 years. So you want to tell me that Boeing 777, you shout at your relatives? Yes! Sometimes you need to expose the devil. Because when you see this is the devil, and you keep protecting the devil, that devil is going to rot you from inside. It's called bitterness in you. When I came to Old Mvenge, I had so much bitterness of what people had done to me and my children. So I thank God to Sisi Smelly that she gave me that opportunity. That woman, I love her too, because she gave me an opportunity. Tatelicious gave me an opportunity. Rutendo Loveness gave me an opportunity more than my own blood. My own blood, including Mrs. Piglet, will be inboxing Sissy Melly to say this woman is crazy. Talking about the 2008 issues, where when I did that armed siege, I had to be put through a forensic psychiatrist who said I suffered from psychosis because I believed I was a prophet. That's why I became an ex-prophetess. Thank you, Gogo, for arriving here. I've got your person. You want to shout at my Gogo, Mrs. Piglet? Ha! You want to join the Dongo family? Ha! You joke. We shout at each other as the Dongo family. Meli Dongo, Tate Dongo, Rutende Dongo, Masimba Dongo, the Dongo family. You are just a mere follower. All right? You are a mere follower. Sorry, Gogo, we are just talking about parents who do lives when they are drunk on a Tuesday and the children keep coming in the house to say, please, I need water, please, my radio is not on, and whatever, I need to read, and whatever. And they shout for 2 hours, monkey see, monkey do. I love you too, Gogo. Monkey see, monkey do. So the way you shouted at Boeing 777 for 2.5 hours, your child now thinks that was the bedtime story. You see how a mother can curse their own child. Evil, evil, evil people. Evil people. Do you know man, Indiana is 12 years old, Gogo? When he writes a letter to social services, you feel scared. Oh! Monkey see, monkey do. My children know their mother is a boss. I'm not a boss to anyone, but they respect me and they know how I speak. I speak with passion. When my son Indiana writes to social services, what he has written, you would think is about 25. Very, very intelligent boy. So do you want your child to start thinking 2 hours? Let me tell you something. This is why my dog is called police. Nobody messes around with my children. You know in this country, right? Like I told you, Zimbabwean brothers, I didn't date you because I spared you. They're not nice to black men here. We'll talk about that in the future. Right now we're talking lives and children and how we should protect our children. Police, they know they are my son. They work for me. I'm telling you, any fuckeries with anyone trying to not bring peace for my children, I'll call police. Don't joke with me. Don't joke with me. And police have supported this woman, guys. Police have supported Boeing 777 and social services, guys. Forget about my relatives. Right now we're talking about children. Parents who do their lives when children are looking. Hey, my priesty. BMK, we love you so much. BMK loves everybody. There is my brother coming in. Coming. Oh, guys, yes, so guys, we're watching you. We're all parents. No parent is better than the other, but some are better than the other. Me, I'm better than Mrs. Piglet when it comes to parenting. And then, like I said, Karo said,
Listen. You're absolutely right. It's not about only the life. Most parents, they entertain phone calls more than their children.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about life. So I think they have to put children first, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get me? Because
yes. Thank you.
So you're entertaining someone who is miles away rather than entertaining your own child.
So
this has to stop.
Thank you.
Children
how
come
are
first.
You? Makati Niko, Mr. Muluzi.
Right.
Ye takanakidzwa mfunge kuSheffield ka tatsikwa futi neprovince, you'll be coming obviously kaimi.
And anyway,
Yes.
I'm just getting busy now. So thank you for sharing this. And ngokumbira madzimai nana baba kuti aiwaka tese tiri wana handiti tinodawo rudo rwenyu kana papinda mafoni paya mamboti chimbomira, let me attend to my child. Zvinobva zvaradzawo responsibility. Kana inini kana wanga uri single mother, if you show love for your own children, indotokudawo at least une rudo nevana vako. Kana usina rudo nevana vako uri single mother, ine handikudini. So let's show love for our own children.
Ndosaka muchiona vanhu vakaita sana baba Mandela ava vanogara for 15 years vachingoda mukadzi iyeye, because mukadzi uyu anoda vana vake. Kuti mukadzi akude iwewe unofanira kunge uchida vana vako, kuti murume akude iwewe unofanira kunge uchida vana vako. Vana ava vanonetsa, that's a fact. Saka you need to have a friend waunoudza maproblems iwayo. Thank you very much, admin weku keeping it real. Please guys, follow keeping it real. Kuri kunakidza zvekuti ikoko as well. Thank you my brother.
Thank you.
God bless.
My
Love
pleasure.
you so much. Bye-bye. That's my brother there, British. My brothers and sisters through Panapa. After 2 years of social services they had to go into obsession. Saka to be quite honest, maybe wanangu wakatopinda imo a bit of obsession yekuti nai ndiri kurwara. Dai mwanangu aita kadai. But like I said, Mandela has been a carer for 5 years. Vana vangu vaendeswa kuma shops ne pitbull kuitira kuti vasaatakwe nemapedophiles kana kuti nevamwetu magangster varungu. Vana vangu they are well known kuStevenage. Vanhu vaiziya inini vaiziya vana vangu kuti vaifamba nembwa zepitbull rinonzi Barbie. Ndakaridzosera back to the sister. You know, my friend Terry is the sister. I can't say a friend. Sister Terry. You know? Saka Barbie anga ari pitbull ndiye aiprotecta vana vangu vari two ivava. Right? Ndivo amaifunga kuti vana vangu vakachengetwa nembwa. Imbwa yangu Barbie. That was we took Barbie when she was 3 years old. Yeah. 1.5 years old, and we stayed with her for 4 years. But when I moved to this place, Baba Mandela, because presa mapepa ikoko, you know, the house name Imbwa too big Barbie, right? So I took her back to Sister Terry. That's why I've got these two small ones, right? If I ever die and my children don't even want my will, give it to my dogs. If Piglet, Mrs. Piglet, I cannot love anyone else besides my own family. And those dogs are my family. Okay? But ever since I was young, I've always raised dogs. So it's something I gave my kids, you know, so that they remember me. You know what I mean? If I die, and then they can also give their children dogs and dogs and dogs and dogs. If I was to put Mrs. Piglet there and put my dog here, African hunter or police, and then you ask me, which one do you want us to put down? That would be a very, very hard question. And then you will say, Boeing 777 has chosen a dog more than a human being. Come on, people. Come on, people. Come on, people. Doesn't the dog breathe like you? Doesn't the dog eat like you? Doesn't the dog feel pain like you? Doesn't the dog do poo-poo like you? Simply because it doesn't talk. Imagine if all dogs talked, they would rip us apart. Because we'll be talking back and it will be talking back. So we thank God that these dogs are quiet. But it doesn't mean these dogs are not human. I mean, you know what I mean. Anything which feels pain is created by God. That should be protected. So Mrs. Piglet, I would choose my dogs without thinking over you. But maybe with my little sisters here, I know on Facebook and Vengerins, I would choose my Vengerian brother and sister, even the one who has shouted me, over my dog. All right? That's being called a human. But when it comes to you, Mrs. Piglet, I would choose my dog. That's you. Don't say you don't go around shouting people. I have heard when I came in, you were busy attacking Mvenge. I know, the old Mvenge. And I put a post in Mvenge. I said, can that bulldog which just barks in the cage come out of the cage and come and bite us? Mrs. Piglet, you are a bulldog with no teeth. You are a lion with no teeth, Mrs. Piglet. All right? A lion with no teeth that when it wants to bite, it comes and it licks you. On your life, with the things you were talking, Sabina Nunwama Pirit, yes, I take pills for my face. All right? The pills you're talking about 2008, darling. You're still taking my information from last year. How many of us Zimbabweans have been told by these people, accept this, we do this for you? You know how the system works in this country. So one has to do what one has to do for your children. Like I told you in 2008, when I held my children hostage, I was a prophet. When I went to prison, I was telling them my name is Prophet Sabina. No judge would just call me by my name. I was in a prophetic spirit, and that's when they took me to psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist says, you've got psychosis, right? Then I knew that they don't believe in God, and they believe in God, but they don't believe in Jesus. So I started finding out what was happening. Guys, it's all over. I went to prison. God was showing me a lot of things. So this is what I said. When I came to Mvenge, I wanted to tell you guys all these things about prophets. I wanted to tell the prophets as well that in all honest, if you go to a psychiatrist prophets, you'll be done for psychosis, schizophrenic. Utaura kuti uri kunzwa zvino. Uri kutopenga. If you tell the psychiatrist, do you know Jesus, the psychiatrist? And what Jesus? Jesus is the Son of God. And did you see it? No. You see, so far, to about parents and abusing their children simply because of their lives. Okay? Isusu vana mai Mandela. Takatombogara kumateresi ikoko. But not too much hangu, because ininika ndikangoti ndoda kuita zvinhu zvangu for 14 years ndizvo zvandoda kuita. Yeah, daitakato neasha. I see as a mother, there comes a time when you say, I love Facebook, but I must deactivate my account in order to raise my children. I did it for 14 years. 14 years. Social services pushed me to this. So whatever you can call police and call social services trying to report my accounts, it won't work. Simple. It will not work. Simple. Because they know if I don't express myself here, do not have shit. But I love policemen and social services, and they love me too. Even if they make a decision to say we're taking the kids, go ahead, ma'am. My kids will still come when they're 16. My kids will still come when they're 16. Paanenge vari 16, inini amai achoka ndendichinova bhaki futi. Vana vangu pavanouya vanowana mari yakazara. Uri kunzwa? Iwewe, Mrs. Piglet, tell people the truth. You even admire me. Now I've got time to relax, to sleep, to heal myself, to not stress myself. My kids are being looked after in a quiet environment. And my kids are being looked after by black people. And the black people are British, but Jamaican descendant. But the good ones, because don't forget, Indiana Rafik Adam Foster, my second child, he's an Indian from Jamaica. He is not an Indian from India, my child. Mandela is Jamaican too, a bit. We're laughing on Tuesday when we went for the contact meeting. He says you know what, yeah, it's crazy. The what's the name? The foster parent, right? His name is called Floyd, which is really crazy, right? And the wife is called Sarah, right? Amazing couple. I speak to this couple because that's how it is when the kids are still like this. They're a good couple. My kids live in four floors in a posh area. They've not changed their school because I told social services, don't joke with these ones. If you joke with these ones, then you'll be miserable. So this is what we want to do. We want to start teaching women how to behave in England, how to look after these children in England. If there's anyone who's got problems with social services, police, especially the women, please inbox me. Why are you crying by yourself? Why are you crying by yourself? Because you've got people like these who pretend. No. You're a Zimbabwean. You're meant to suffer and we'll suffer together. No one is left. And no one will be left. Okay? So, Mrs. Piglet, you are very, very jealous that my children are in foster care. Because if you had a choice, you would want to give up your child to foster care, and it's coming. Ha! You just don't talk to an ex-prophetess like that and get away with it, because my God will be talking today and tomorrow. Somebody said the way you have shouted at me. No, you're shouting to the Spirit of God, darling. Don't forget, I'm the one who supplies you. Oh, I'm the one who supplied you before. You spoke it yourself. You want your children to go in foster care. Tell the truth. But it's only a matter of coming. Somebody said on your account, somebody's going to die. I'll give you 7 days. 7 days, my sister. If it's not 7 days, I'll give you 21 days. All right? I'm watching. Because if I ask God, you know what, yesterday on the live, right? This woman, right? She barked for 15 minutes and it was on silent. You know, I spoke to the Spirit of God and I said, God, stop this. And you know what? She couldn't talk for 15 minutes. People, you know, Chauruka wanted to really listen, you know, and he kept going, no sound. I stopped it. That is the Spirit of God. It does wonders for those who believe. All right? You need to ask yourself, Mrs. Piglet, why your live was stopped for 15 minutes. You know, people had fun. Kutuka kuwundurwa kuti nhasi ninja. Imagine Mrs. Piglet didn't know I went in my ghost account. So when I was in my ghost account now, I was pressing likes and loves so that she thinks zviri kunakidza. Shamwari arisandamboona spirit yamwari yakapenga, guys. Musambofamba kanyepera there's no God. There is a God. Only a fool says there's no God. And if you are very close to your God, chop. Like I said, 7 days. Panemwa akatotaura akati shurara waitairire kutuka kudai mwana weZimbabwe. Watichi meme Heidi, Mrs. Piglet, Funza Elias, anokudza mukomo wako futiwe ameno kuti unofananidzwa nemadhimoni akadaro. Exactly. Saka sister taurai chokwadi vanhu kuti mimi mune maproblems enyu and maproblems enyu muruda kudhila nawo nedoro. Tatsikwa kana anti veku MM1 veku mbenge anti Rochelle. You see, I'm being helped by strangers. Vanhu vanani singaziye. Those are the ones helping me. Ma strangers, kana chida pono ndopiwa na Miss Heidi, you know, kana ndichida ka live kana musoro tinopiwa. Rekati invite evo tete veda. Helped by strangers. My strangers are in nani, guys. Dosaka Jesa Kanzi. Your relatives are outside. What relatives do you mean? My Chigaga is go. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm just here to find out what's happening. Do you know yesterday? I just saw. Oh yeah, it was. It was heavy.
What's that, Auntie?
I think it was last night. Because she said, "Who are you calling poop?"
Auntie, ndakamshedza kuti zidoti.
Yes, on what do you call it? on your comments.
Okay, Rochelle, I'm going to start another live because this one guy is
I don't
no.
Say
hey, look at that shape. My God, it's a guides go. You are Rochelle, Rochelle. I'm Auntie Rochelle. We need to go kuno support Tetelicious.
Okay. No, she's, you know, the funny part of it, they're saying that she's coming
27
where I drive like 5 minutes away from my house.
Kunyepa.
Yeah, that's where that place I was telling you.
That personal training.
Yeah, it does barbecues and stuff. I remember telling you that they do barbecues. It's called the first place she's going to. Yes, it's 5 minutes away from my house.
So instead of me booking a hotel, maybe I'll come and anchor at yours.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes away. Yeah. With my addiction of Netflix, we might watch Netflix.
So what it is, I'm not so sure where she's getting to first, because that one should be a barbecue.
I'm going 5 minutes from here. That's the place I was talking about. They do what do you call it? They do barbecues, and then who was there? Judgment Yard came.
Judgment Yard, who pick on dear director, what you know, the ex-boyfriend,
he was Judgment Yard, the one at Oku, Zimbabwe. He was
my ex-boyfriend Judgment Yard.
Yes, I know that one.
The workers they cannot the founder.
No, the workers.
But I told out she ex-girlfriend Judgment Yard.
A lot.
Dianica don't wait a big up to in the Judgment family.
I want to say big up to my brother,
Batman B.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Batman B, what's up, bruv? We love you. Tapinda for Facebook. You were Batman B. I'm going to Jerry Rapana Rochelle Tiripo. Tapinda.
I'm going to be calling him as well.
Mama Monya Papa, tell him and your sister and I love you too much. Saka Chinzwa Rochelle, I'll talk to you kuseri and then because Anskuzia Kutivo Tetevar Kushikra Kupi Saka, we might need to book a double hotel. Yeah,
who knows post up?
Aye, what just Otaura and Anusia very papa vana Gogoloveness Nana Sekuru British very popanapa. You know, Sakanya they could I'll talk to you because it must
be my house.
Okay, so I think it's in Manchester, Saka. We might need to book a hotel there. You watch Ngotanga Seva to marry to Shoma or Traga
Birmingham. It's not Birmingham as such. It's near Birmingham. So.
And that Delicious Birmingham, not Birmingham. With an N. Saka, okay.
So Foundry.
Yes. Is that not the Hilton Hotel or something like that? Oh, I don't know. So listen, let's end this live. Okay, let's end this live. What advice would you give to parents who do lives when their children are coming in and out, especially if it's school days? What advice would you give them?
Don't be silly. Because this is, do you know the weird part of it? Anything with the child on, I don't watch. You don't please, I don't know, whoever it is, don't put children on lives. There's so many perverts and everything going around.
Yes.
You're putting that child in danger.
That's another topic. Yeah. And we need to touch. Can you imagine some people are even opening Instagram accounts for a child who is 3 months old and publish the pictures to Mbenge everywhere. The only time I'll publish my children's pictures is to show my brothers and sisters that what you hear is wrong. These are the health and kicking. Once in a while. Yeah?
Yeah, once in a while, like you're talking to family as well.
Yes. No, family. Yeah, but look at it that way now. Yeah, this and the friends here are friends here. And Zimbabweans, they've got no picture for Chakawandisa, but you just don't know some of them. So you see, so you've talked about
you know what they're gonna do.
Yes.
You know,
so
safeguarding kids is the most important. I mean, you can come on, maybe you want to dance naked or whatever, but safeguarding your kids, not watching that, not seeing what you're doing. Maybe when they're 18, they're gonna see how you were behaving.
Okay. So how they see, let me stop you there because you're giving me points and I just want to explore on that. How do you think a child feels when they're about 18 years, how they were feeling when they were 7 years? How do you think? So I'll just tell you this in depth, yeah? There is what is called the implicit memory, right? It's something which is just stored in your brain, but you will never remember it. So what it is, look at the people you left back home. Some of the people you've even forgotten about them. Some of them you even think they are dead. But when they come in your face, you will remember them like today.
But I think they, to be honest, I think they come in, most of them, they come in to check out what is she up to. It's not real love. Like somebody actually said, do you know that your first love is quite dangerous? Don't go back. You know, so kids going in and out is a no-no. Especially the kids sitting there and you're drinking messy. No.
It's a no. It's a no.
Because they will, like what you said, they will feel it. You know.
I very much know that your child is, how old is your child?
Oh, he's 8.
8 years old. And I want to tell you something.
I've got an 8-year, and then I've got a 25-year.
Yeah, but can I speak here on your behalf, right? You've done live. Sometimes you've really drunk. And you know what? My social service.
Drunk? I don't drink.
Wait.
I don't drink.
Oh, okay. So, but let's say sometimes we thought maybe maybe you'll be high. I don't know. But never mind, right? But whatever you do, right? We've never seen a child around when you're doing a live. So it's either they're watching TV, they are content.
He said cutting kids. I'm too hyper. And you know, when you start talking to people,
you be
I get that. Can I tell you something? Because I spent so much of my time with with the community of Arungu. And especially in Glasgow, there were less, like getting into the UK 1996, 97 August, right? There were not many Zimbabweans when I got into Ipswich and then that. So my community then was more of white people. Right? And oh my God, we did drink and everything. And I got to a point where I don't drink. I just don't. Because, oh my God, I think about the next day. Well, let me tell you something about drinking. If you're drinking for your problems, you need to know that your problems can swim too. They're not going to go away. They're still there.
What is alcohol? Is a depressant, isn't it? Alcohol makes you depressed.
And the depressant on its own, and it's gonna make you worse the next day.
Okay.
You understand?
So
and another one is if you're drinking because I did the problems, didn't I? If you're drinking, there's a guy who said, okay, look at it like a video. You go in the pub, you give them money, they pour a beer for you, and then you drink it, and you go put the glass down and then they do it again. So what this guy was saying is, put this in reverse. You give them the glass, you vomit on it, reverse it, and then all that stuff is dirty. They put it back in the barrel. And then you're going back home. The home is dark, lonely, and then you sleep. You haven't got money in your pocket. Your bills are not done. Nothing is done. So yeah, okay. Like where I was.
Okay, let me guide you. Let me guide you there.
Now, your question was, you know, I got Zimbabwean community, and I was so happy. And you can actually say, what? It is, you know, some people don't understand my behavior, but those who grew up with me will tell you that she's not touched it. But when I used to touch it, drink or sleep.
Okay, so the question I was asking now, you having lived in England for quite some time, over 20 years, right? If a mother is playing loud music at the time of 8 o'clock in the evening or 7 o'clock, right, in the evening, and a child keeps coming in at least 3 times to just look for it, would you say that is a classic abuse or?
No, the reason why the child, the reason why the child is coming in and out is because your loud music is not able to sleep. He's not able to sleep, and it's more like a, you know, it's more like not a warning. It's more like telling you that I can't sleep because you're making noise.
Yes. So
like right now we're on live, right? They're at school. So you can make as much noise as you want.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sister, we are always here for you, all right? Children are a problem. We as Zimbabweans, we need to start uniting, helping each other with resources. Those who are saying that my children went in foster care, did they offer my children to take my children for a weekend since they say I bought them cars? You know, did they offer to take my children for a weekend knowing the person who gave you a car is disabled? But they go on live, they shout at someone's disability.
777, let me tell you something. As soon as you say social services, everyone thinks, oh, the kids have been taken. But no, social services can actually help you in a way that you're not feeling well. We can place them in when you're better, your kids come back. You understand? That's the thing people don't understand. You're the one who actually says, I need a break. They're there for you. It's not taking kids, please. Let's just not have that mentality that they're taking kids. No.
Yes.
They give that mom a break.
Yes. Thank you. And you
as
well.
Blood pressure is playing on to 200 and everything. You gotta get the break.
Thank you.
School can actually see that you're not feeling well or whatever. It's not kids being taken away. They're giving the mom a break.
Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you.
That's how it works.
So we must trust social services in a way, and if people have problems with social services, come to tycoons of us who've been in England for a long time. We'll tell you how it's done. We can even go for meetings.
You can have a topic as well on that one. I have got points. It's not as soon as you say, let's say as soon as you say home office, everyone has got this mentality of home office. Yes, people are going to get taken away. That mentality, that's the one I don't get.
Do you know the application?
Social services. They think, oh, yeah, she was talking about social services. Those kids have been taken away. No, you don't know. You're assuming.
Exactly.
You have no idea. You're assuming. You don't know.
And I'm different from them because they hide their major secrets, right? If I didn't want people to know I was not on social services, I would have made it well and give people and sell them Nuchi. But I highlighted it so that because a lot of people called me inbox. How many would you believe that there's quite an amount of Zimbabwean children who have been literally taken away from their parents? And the parents are quiet.
So we got the mentality that social services takes.
No, but what I'm saying now, on another level, is that, am I right to say most Zimbabweans are suffering in silence because the children have been taken away by social services?
Yes.
Do you know any parents or heard rumors that so-and-so's children were taken by social services and those people are depressed to the point of death because it's a secret in our culture? I don't know which chapter of tradition.
It actually happened some few roads away from me. A good woman. She the nicest person you can meet, but a kid is gone.
Yes, and they can never meet that child.
What they're saying is you're not asking for help. The teachers were telling you can go to food bank.
Yes.
But you were not going to food bank, as we were saying. So we're taking these kids away.
Thank
so
you.
Food bank is free, but you're pompous. But you don't have the money.
Yes, but it's coming.
You're following somebody else's life, and look at this.
But it's coming from a corrupt society, which is very materialistic, which should be perfect. Yeah, nobody's perfect. All I can tell you, my sister, I want you to raise that boy until he's about 12 years old, and then you're free, because now he can speak for himself.
Yes, he gets free. I'm totally free.
When a child...
I'm totally free. Please, guys, let me tell you.
No, she's talking to somebody else. Mudiwa Mafumo. Arukutaura, Mrs. Piglet.
Break from social services.
Yeah, she's talking about she's
kids.
Talking. She's talking about Mrs. Piggy. Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy.
The lady who was shouting at me yesterday, the one who said with the child coming in and out of lives. That's what she's talking about, not you.
Oh, no, it's okay. But I just wanted to highlight that mentality has to go, where you just think, oh, was it social services? And the police came. Those kids are gone. Foster care. They'll be sleeping in one room in bunk beds. No.
Excuse me, where are you learning all that from? Those are perceptions. You know?
Yes, and assuming you don't know. If I'm feeling ill, that child might suffer. You understand?
Okay.
That child might suffer. I might just fall because I've got an illness. Because if I fall, I shall, Jeffries.
That's true, sister.
Let's go to roller disco, please.
Okay. I love you very much, sister. Let's see if somebody can come in. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. This is our
I know they're not talking about me, but kids don't go on live. And one thing I'm gonna leave you with, guys, don't open Facebook for your kids. Come on.
Especially they're 3 months old. You're going to open an Instagram. Why do you want people to see your child for? Is it a child of Prince Harry and everybody else? And then when we speak as mothers, that listen, darling, you're not Princess Diana. Your baby shouldn't be seen by the public.
You know what kids do? Mine is like 8, and I've got that 25-year-old, right? That kid will take his laptop, go upstairs, and then you start talking to people he doesn't know. That's where and he's not even telling you. So that's very dangerous.
Yes. Yeah, and those kids will keep secrets, because if you are abusing your child on Wi-Fi, they'll find somebody who says, "What is your problem, darling? I'm only 8 years old. Come to the local shop."
A big 65-year-old.
And you're speaking to an 85-year-old. Your child comes out. The child is
thank you.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
But
all right, I love you, sister.
Did you ever watch Stinton? Is this Stinton Hunter? No. Where he was approaching like pedophiles. They would pretend like they're kids.
Oh, the pedophile hunters. Yeah, yeah. It's allowed.
A Zimbabwean was there.
A Zimbabwean pedophile
from Birmingham. Oh my God.
Pedophile.
Huh? Yes.
Yeah, and you know what? Even if your child is 15 years, and even if that child is 15 years and the boy is 21, that's pedophilia. But Zimbabweans, you see people like Zimbabweans, you can hear people like Mkoma Masimba that they're trying to date people who are younger than them. You hear people like moderators. One moderator was trying to date this other little girl, right? And the girl said, aiwa wamuziya mbizi imwe iyeye yaisapota Miss Piggy, yeah, nchakuudza iyo mbiziyo. That mbizika yakaudzwa nemwana iyeye uyu kunzi, listen, uri mudhara iwewa, handinyengwe nemudhara. Because Zimbabweans still have that mentality of thinking even if she's 15, she now has breast, she now has an ass, I can do this. That was done to us.
No, not
classical pedophilia.
No. And if you see a police and even social services, stop assuming, man, guys. Stop assuming. I went into hospital once, and there was no one who could take my kid because the other one is in Scotland. Because he does functions, he does a lot of them. And
sister, I'm not a child abuser. I'm just an ill mother. If you go in hospital, you call me, and if I have to stay at your house, I will stay. This will never, no one is going to suffer the way I suffered for 14 years at the hands of my own relatives. This is why I am now speaking, because a lot of women are being subjected to this in this foreign land. So my sister, you've got us as your sisters. Anything you call me, I will come flying. My car is very fast.
777 on the car that turns to be an airplane.
Exactly, with 3 engines. That's how it moves. Sister, I love you, and I know we're gonna bond more when I come to your house or we book a hotel. So let's check Tatalisas.
It's near Birmingham. We might have to book a hotel. I think it will be fun.
Yeah, so let's just saving money. I don't know, some people who claim that I send them presents where they think I get the money from. You know, I love you very much, sister. And it's
I'm going to hear the people's opinion. Honestly, it's a good topic.
Yes, love you very much. Goodbye.
All right, my darling, you take it easy. God bless.
Yeah, you're looking hot. Love you. Bye.
Am I? That's what I was saying. I was in a community of Arungu, and there was one of Mazimba. Years later, and then you get so excited. You want to be in zero. Maybe you get excited to kutaura shona. Kutodakwa nekula kutaura shona. Vamwe vanodakwa in prayer. They actually go in. And you remember, and when a prophet akatembera Jesus zvekuti atamba kunge benzi muchurch. It's something like that. You haven't spoken Shona in a long time. And then it was around 2009 when they started coming. You know, the old pages. And then you could talk Shona, but life was not there.
So now we have each other. We've got naMuzukuru John Guyo who just follow the truth. We've got that kind of, you know, my Zimbabweans, we are now waking up, and I'm so proud. Because look, vanhu vese vauya panapa kana one atuka munhu kuti ona kushata, ona kufuta, ona chimino, ona chi. We are becoming one. Tiffany. Yes.
Positive. I always say, anyone who comes on a life, let it be different from anywhere else, guys.
Yes. Okay. We love you. Yes, we love you. We'll speak Kuseri, my. Okay. We can't wait. We'll have a good time. Kwata Telisha Zuku. Because I had a good time. But you know what? The amount of love I saw in Emma Zimbabweans, up to now, I can just cry. I'm easy. Now I'm a weeping prophet. Police! Police! Keep quiet. You see, we tell police to keep quiet every day. Love you so much, sister. Goodbye. Love you. Yeah. Big Tiffany, bless you, Tiffany. Washika kata kuda kupedza nyaya iyi anti vambotaura makadini kwa guyo erege timboshedza. Hey, Edna, Florence, Prudence, Dress Simsy, Gogo Loveness, Simbisai, Rochelle, My Likey, Elias, Me, Hey, my lovely Gondo reports the bestest ghost. That ghostika. I mean, so you can start to Gondo reports behind it. I imagine a strong man. I muscular so no zeka shumrumi chakangu singa so ye Gondo reports. He's a sexy ghost. I don't wanna lie. For some reason, Gondo reports taka uyepa live yakona so zeka kuti aiwa pana pandreke kukuluma. Yeah, watch for Gondo reports. Zimungwa nombufunga kuti sister yangu yoyo. Gonda reports, I love you. Prudence, what's up? Vida, love you guys. Greater, thank you. Octavia, Tsitsi, Mudiwa, Kelly, Tiffany, Destiny, John, Guyo, love you. My Davies, my Tandis, Samantha, Patty, my Katie Chirasa, my lovely sister. Amai Munyaradzi, Mav, Tiffany, and Rochelle again. All right, guys, here we're just highlighting that, I know my kids are in foster care. If I can apologize for it, I will, but there's nothing to apologize. So today we're just talking about women who come on lives, they're drunk and they don't attend to the children. You see the children knocking on the door, mommy this, mommy this, mommy this. Sometimes you can even hear a child saying to their mother, you're fat, you look like Teletubbies. On a life, and then you think, what is this? Tinokuzeka na John Guyo mnongoda kuenda kune nyaya dzemachokwadi. We know you very much. Yes, we know you. Kana nyaya dzacho vasingadzifarira over one. My peaceful people, okay? Tinokanganisa, we are not perfect, but patrita kanganisa apaka gatitaure vanhu vangu vakaenda kufoster care akudzai kuti vanhu ndikurwara ndogona kufind the next year or 2 years musazoti ndakudzai mositanga kuchema yatitei GoFundMe. aiwa muite GoFundMe. Baba Mandela vakatondisa pafuneral police. Munoziva ndakatoiswa pafuneral police naBaba Mandela 2 weeks ago. Okay, saka ukaona munhu akuita funeral police kamunoziva maZimbabweans kuita funeral police kunohera vachazviona ndafa kopa ndafa pachepapo ndinombosvinzwa here. Saka hama dzangu mese imi maZimbabweans itai GoFundMe ndichiri mupenyu mundipe mari yangu ndidye kana ndafa ndozozvionera mberi handitya. Exactly. Saka inini ndoramba ndichiku-update handred dzangu kuti vazukuru venyu vari right, musambofamba makanyeperwa, and it's not gonna stop our mission. Kuti devil yauya ikakuataka obva wada kustopwa mission. Ndakachema zvakakwana, ndakaburitsa zvaindirwadza pasi pemwoyo wangu than kuti tingotaura zvendimi. Iye zvinezvi I feel good. My peace yandakapiwa naMwari yauya. Ndiri munhu akatengeserwa dzimba ini, ndiri munhu akaunza vanhu 6 muno munyika ini, ndiri munhu akazozvitengera futi zvinhu zvake. Ndiri mwana akakudzwa naamai, ndiri mwana akateerera amai ake. Asi amai vangu vakazovhiringidzwa ne2008 iye yandakaita amusizhi, vakaudzwa nasisi vangu kuti mwana wenyu ari kupenga, kuitira kuti sisi vangu vazonotengesa imba yangu naamai vangu vaita madhiri. Vasikana vemadhiri vanooneka nemabasa. Anditika, saka zvinhu zvinorwadza. Tichataura nyaya idzodzo dzevanhu vanovakirwa dzimba panext door, uchitorirwa picture ozonzwa imba hapana. Pane vanhu vari kurwadziwa maZimbabwe, tiri panguva yakaoma yezvinezvi, but so far we want to stick to the point. Vanhu vari kuita malives, vanhu venyu vachinokaka, zvinonyadzisa. Uroyi, hapana uroyi unopfuura ikoko. Makadiko Baba Mahachi, we love you very much Baba Mahachi. Tinokutenda izvekuti. Muri kuonaka imi Baba Mahachi, muri kuonaka ndiyo nyaya yenyu iyoyo yamauya nayo. Hanzi naBaba Mahachi, how are you doing my Mandela? Udza mukwasha kuti hanzi natezvara ndiri kuda mari yangu. Ndinyarare ini. Ene mataura kunge baba vangu muKanada vanoda kumbotepa chizezuru chavasiri kamunhu kekumarawi kakabva kuIndia nekuItaly kaakuda kuuya kaakuda kunditaura chizezuru kaakundiudza last year hanzi ivo Baba Mandela havasati varoora. Imi dedi sena inazvo zvekuroora izvi. Musakangana kuti ini ndakaroorwa $10,000 ndine 16 years. Ini ndamombere pamaketi inongoramba ichingotengeswa. Ko uyu mukoma wangu asina kumbobvira abvisirwa mari. Ndakabvisirwa mari ka1 inini. Baba Mahachi, munoudza baba wangu kuti ngavaregedze kutaura muromo wavo iwoiwo kungoti vari kuda mari. Inini ndakaroorwa ndine 16 years kwakwenda kumasvingo. Ndakatozodzingwa ndisingazvare kanyaya ndinokudza iye takabhotwa ya. Saka inini ndakaroorwa 10,000 titori divorce panapa. Divorce pachitradition paAfrica madzitete akatouya akagara kudai so baba mahachi ndikaroorwa nainstrument technician achataura mazita koza ane mukadzi wake uyu ndinoprotecta uyu murume wangu ka vekwakwenda ini vekumasvingo ini amwene vangu vaishanda kuyunivhesiti futi ka noti zvefanifani but namo yakazoona pandakashaya mbereko yakaramba mbereko yakaramba unoziva amai vangu ndaitoti ndikasvika kumba vaisa mashau munhu mumwe otanga kundiplayera mbereko yakaramba iona nepekutambira napakashaya tichazoimba music yo saka ndizvo nyaya dzatoda kutaura idzo tinoti dzekumhanyira vana chenai isi takabviswa nhumbu tine 15 years tikaroorwa tine 16 tiri vana vadiki inyaya dzamunomhanyira here idzodzi vana mandela vari mufoster care because of that again. Ndosaka muri kuona manje amagaya vako kutsikisai banana chena yako kutsikisai banana because God is watching you. Kuti sei muchitora nyaya dzevanhu ava musingatori nyaya dzevanhu ava. Dai iyo Miss Piggy ava vane mhino dzinenge dzenguruve ava dai Miss Piggy vakatuka Boeing 777 waonoti akavatengera mota vakatuka kudaro dai vakatuka amagaya ka handidi kunyeperai kana dai vakatuka yechenai wacho handidi kunyeperai nyika yaichinja. But muri kutotukawo munhu ane vana vake here akatoabhotwa akatoitwawo nemapedophiles akaitiswa nhumbu nemadokta masurgeon anokubatai muhospital room. Ndiye munhu wamuri kutuka iyeye iwewe Miss Piggy weMuzukuru weMasvingo. Ndiye munhu wari kutuka iyeye. Kasi uyu ari kusevha vana vake asi munochema mwana wachenai wamagaya akafere mwana wacho handimupenyu. Saka tiri kukuona ine nyaya dzamunobata pano iye zvinezvi kana baba mahachi tine basa rekuita tine vana vari kutamba bhora kuZimbabwe uku vasina bhutsu mastreet kids asina kudya murume anonzi anyway ari kukombaina mastreet kids kuti tambai bhora opiwa timu yake yekuti aite tokupa ground ire hauna mari huya nemastreet kids ako munokuziya kuNewlands kuti kunofamba vanhu vane mari tichitanga kufunga pamwe chete semaZimbabweans. Iwe ukabvisa 1 pound uyo obvisa 1 pound uyo obvisa 1 pound uyo obvisa 1 pound izvozvo vana musi wa6 July vari kutoita iyo football yavo vasina bhutsu. Ona rimwe zimunhu riri kunwa doro instead yekuti mari yacho yedoro safe utumidzire vana apa futi uri kuabvisa mwana wako. I'm begging you guys, we need to start thinking because tera vamwe futi vasinganwe doro vane vana. Mwana ari kuchema uri kutaura nevanhu palive. Mwana ari kungoramba achingoti amai uyai iwe unwe doro uri munhu atoti normal. Tiri kukuonai ukaona mwana akudza amai yake kuti iwe wakafuta. Ndosaka ndakarambidza vana vangu kushedza kuti ndinzi mami kana kuti mama. Zvivana zvinongoshedza kuti mama kana kuti mami ka after that word ka rabishi ndo ikanenge chitaurwa inini I am mother. Webster Pinto anokudzai mother amai chiremeredzo anditi. Saka this was part 1 of my kuwundurwa yesterday. I'll be coming for part 2. I love you guys very much and God bless you. Vanhu vane maghost accounts nevamwe vanhu vanda kuti jaira kuti blockesa panapa chenjerai because mese muri mublack book. Anditika mukada kuramba muchingoti blockesa kuti tisataure chokwadi makatukirira nezuro mukada kuti blockesa kuti nongoita maghost futi totanga manje kunaso blockesa ende isusu kana takutanga ka teta kushandisa futi nevarungu vacho iva murungu wanini neka ndinokutsvagira murungu ane maziso eblue anditi ane maziso eblue nebvudzi rake reblonde unaso text ikoko uti uyu andituka uyu kana kuti uyu zvaari kuita zvakaipa Facebook ye inongotarisa murungu uyu uyu mboyi ndiye ari wrong. Muri kuona nyaya yacho manje. Saka musatambe nemadhaka pasina mvura. Social services pane sisi vataura panapa kuti shedzirai mukadzi social services aiwa tite because kutaura chokwadika it's not my style. Atishedzere vanhu social services tunouya panapa tokuudza kuti those in glass houses do not throw stones because isusu kana takudzosera todzisira nema-asteroids. Anditi maona boys dzangu dzeidza ndakudzai dzinoita garden. Ndine boys dzangu dzinoita garden ka. Unoziva it's very very good kuita magarden boy. Mukaenda profile kwangu munoona magarden boy yangu. Munozotarisa maface awo kuti akaita sei. Mumwe wacho akatoti what type of tools do you need? Ndichali uyo chimwana changu. Mother, what type of tools do you need? Munoziva kana une magarden boy soka upenyu hwako unoita zviri nani. Because magarden boy ka they're very universal. Vanoita mabasa ese kama garden boy. Munozviziva here magarden boy utaita basa. Rochelle, unoziva here magarden boy? Magarden boy anta basa rese, vanokuchekera heji yako iyi, vokuchekera huswa kana wakurisa. Saka if you know, hatisida zvekunetsana mazimba, because like I said, magarden boy ka anoita basa. Saka kana pane anyone ada kungochekerwa huswa ka, chingondicontacta inini. Boys dzangu idzi dzemalandscaping ka idzi ka, tinoita basa rese. Iwo tinokusiya kuda kuitire munda wacho. Tinoita basa rese. Because magarden boy yangu ari kuti aiwa tichogirewo basa sister. Pamagarden ipo iko. Oh, Danmo, what's up, man? Sorry, I'm just doing my own lives, for my Zimbabwean community, so you might not hear what I'm saying here. Yeah, so we've got garden boys, So garden boys do everything. So, muzoya you tamba ni one garden boy. Because the garden boy landscaping job, if you know, you know. Maningwani tools, ese, we will come and we cut your grass. Wamuka, ona hapana uskwa, chicha itika. Chichi. Saka, if you know, you know. Kuti, please, magarden boy, anita basari right. Fanga uyu black British uyuga. Ani basara kira ano gona uyu chali uyu. Black British uyu. Kuzi tina shamwari yake chimu Jamaican cheche. Kostera icho chimfana icho chimurungu ichi Stuart ichi. Stuart chakatomboenda ujeri but garden boy futi chimfana icho chichandika. But vanhu vari bo. Muri kuzvinzwa? Magarden boy aya vanhu vari bo. Stuart manje akaenda ujeri handiti akaenda for manslaughter. Handiti. Aenda for manslaughter manje Stuart manje uyu handiti. Abuda hanzi, sister, inini ndinoita basa rangu regarden boy. Ndikati unoita basa rangu regarden boy. Hanzi shamwari dzangu dzekujeri dzandisuwa. Nyaya garden boy. Nyaya magarden boy aite kani. Magarden boy vanouya nematuzi ese. Ikandakambokudza matraka angu aya. The problem is this thing, magarden boy achoka, most of the money ka skinhead mukati so utochakutoti chiko naiwe shamwari. But hanzi imimi sister tinokuda imi because sister makati chengeta kani. Sister imimi ka tinokudai. Zvese zvatakaita kuGlenora East guys. Steve Nech ndeyangu. Steve Nech chaiyo. Ndiye sister yako amai Mandela. Ukaona wanetswa Steve Nech, come and call me. Vanondiziya kuti motikari yangu ndiyo inoririsa maraini ese. Ndaundichinja kuita murungu inini. Iwewe Rachel come back nenyaya magarden boy iyoyi. Okay, anyway, rekaendi kate live ndikudze nyaya yangu yemagarden boy. Rachel, you need to come, okay? Chimbouya Eda. Rekai. Nyaya vaitira part 2 vakunetsa sister vanenge vaperelevhensi ivo mispigi. Saka magarden boy, like I said, vanhu vanasoziya mabasa emagarden boy. Yes. Saka
back. Why are you talking about garden boys? Okay, I've got a garden boy who was supposed to do my lawn. And he didn't do it on time. Okay, he didn't do it on time. And my head, to be honest with you, when it's snowing, there's nothing they can do. They can't do your garden while it's snowing. It don't make any sense. So I think people's garden actually gets worse around, when it's snowing. That's when it gets worse. People's gardens get worse because there's nothing they can do. So summertime is on the way. And summertime is on the way. So now everyone, I mean, like even if you open the door, everyone has got lawnmower out.
It's true. Saka zvinoitika manje until Rochelle inini magarden boy angu anotogona kugera heji yako musnow magarden boy angu anogona kugera huswa hwako huri 5 centimeters snow kana 10 centimeters snow. Saka what happens is this.
No.
Mirandikudze, Rochelle, listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Kana uzogara pasi uzanasofunga kuti magarden boy angu are very competitive. Saka what happens is this. Magarden boys angu cause ane matools ka they've got this other wait. They've got this other tool which will blow the leaves. So what happens, I'll come in my posh car. Because ndini boss wacho wemagardeners. I come in my posh car, but my garden boy angle, they've got a truck outside. Yeah? So they've got chainsaws, they've got the heavy machines, right? To do the job, to cut the trees, to cut the bushes. So what happens is that I could have at least 5 to 6 garden boys. And they have to go on an open truck because they can't come in my car. So when I come with my garden boys now, I will come in your house and speak to you for 15 minutes, but because I've got my garden boys who are 8, they'll be working outside your house. In 15 minutes, we'll be clearing out because that is how competitive my garden boys are.
You always had this business.
What?
Is this new business or you always had it?
I've always had it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always had it. Saka, like I said, ukangona motikari yangu mashure kune van tukuita basa redu reo garden boy landscaping anditika vakawanda vacho musatye.
Let me garden boy anoshorwa kumba. Let me tell you something. Kuno kundova no badarwa. Especially even vantora mabini vavai. They get so much money. Those people are on money here. Vanova bini kumba. Even my garden boy kumba. That line of work has got money.
Yes, very good. Saka, you see, that's what I said. In my garden boys, they're very competitive. Dunongo we andono kadondo pinda 15 minutes. Iyo vanenge vakutanga panze kuita noise gwe. 15 minutes nenda buda. Basa rinenge rapera. Unoza kuti unopedza basa rekuma 10 hours.
Aren't they my gypsies?
Vanogara zvimaskinheads zvinogara kulittle pot, zvimwe zvinogara kusteve ledge, zvimwe zvinogara ikoko kuslawi ikoko, zvimwe zviri iko kubirmingham ikoko. Izvozvo zvima ex-convicts ka I said start doing gardening. Waona. Saka zvinhu zviri bo, and like I said ka call my garden boys. Okay? Vanogona kunge vari ex-convicts.
Getting done now.
They've gone to work as I'm saying right now.
Yeah. It's Stuart.
Stuart Butler.
No, do you remember when I said Stuart? He did the front. It was heavy work. And then he said, okay, I'll do it on Tuesday. But he needed to get that trimmer. I don't know. There should be a trimmer.
This trimmer is about 15 kgs. Chakareba Singated can reach just about everywhere.
Yes. So he got the tools. And he goes to the job center, he calculates what he's doing. So, you know what I like about him? He says everything he does for this road or community that's here, everything is £5 each.
Exactly. They are so cheap and they can just do, we can just do anything. They can just do just about anything. You name it. When you're not
too expensive, you will get money than a person who's charging you 40. People will hesitate and say, 40. But he does
my other garden
boy. He does 5 and he goes to so many houses.
Thank you. Saka inini manjeka, my garden boy it's a coincidence I don't Stuart to you. Munofana umuregerera because obviously akauraya munhu before, but akachajwa nemanslaughter. Saka akabuda mjeri, brains zake dzinongoita zviri fun, brains zake dziri very twisted. Ndotofunga tatori pamamaragano chaibo. You know, saka inini ndinongotraya kumubatsirawo iye kuti ajoine group redu remagarden boys kuti tipote tichita basa in 15 minutes. Saka iye yeka because of manslaughter yake akaita saka ndindega ndotomuunderstanda anotombotaura kutoti chi ini ndasuwa kuenda kujeri hapana ukabasa kaningaita here kelandscaping.
No. His problem, somebody said that to me. Akati, I actually miss going to jail. Okay, the reason why they miss jail is because this girl, when she came out, right, she didn't have anywhere to live. So when it's winter time, you see them in jail. You definitely see them in jail in winter.
Because hapana basa.
They go in.
Because hapana basa.
So
yes, thank you very much. Thanks very much garden boy iwaya because fanga ichi chakauraya munhu Stuart Shaman chakanichengetera vana vangu saka ndichichidaka unoziva chakatondiudza kuti kucheka kana grass the whole day. Why shouldn't I hang around with the murderer? Yes, I love you, sister. Tutaura kuseri kandichivhara.
All right, are you coming? What topic are you coming with? So I know what to do.
No, I'm no more coming, yeah, for any topic because I want to wash my carpets, Shamar.
They said for at least 4 weeks it's gonna be hot.
Really? And my carpet guess I would samaraita cream, so sure. Yeah, well done. So I mimic an topic in your life. It's up to you. Imimi kana muda kuita topic yenyu, it's up to you. Vanhu ngavajoine ku MM1 mvenge pension yangu yandakapiwa na Sisi Smelly. You know, I love that sister very much. Ndinomunamatira from far. Akatipo group redu ratinoita zvatinoita. Saka iwa. Iwewe topic yako ka ameno kuti toti chi topic yako because takava yevana iyi.
I am safeguarding seriously. Ish. Yeah.
Aiwa, iwewe ka ita topiki yevakadzi vanorova varume vavo kuEngland.
Isha and I see they're doing it. And why every time that topic
Auntie, we'll see you in MM1, guys. Join MM1. Join MM1, guys, but I'll invite you again. But in MM1, I'm going to send you the link.
And somebody, Panem Kadi, Queen. Ukatarisa Mariam England. It's a woman who's on that money. So I'm the one who think I should terror.
Saka chimira ndikudze shamwari varume vanhu vaive vanorova varume vavo unoona murume atiza abinwa zvamabinuro amabinuro achema kuti mai ndo vamunoona ivo vakadhakwa because conscience dzinenge dzaakupenga saka I would appreciate mukaita nhingi mukaita inonzi chi live yevakadzi vari kuEngland vanorova varume stereki vanorova vonwa doro vakawanda vacho manesi tinokuda hedu manesi but
manesi imi
aone manesi achichapura stereki anorova chapuka because it's not nice unoziva dhodhi remurungu kunhuhwa kwarinoita unoziva ukangovhura matako emurungu soka asati arina kumamaka pane chimwe chimunhuwe asana mbonzwa chimunhuwe chakadaro kuAfrica ini kutaura chokwadi anhu aMwari unoziva ini ndosaka ndakaita personal training hauna kuona ini ndosaka ndakaita amcga kuitira kuti ndiite unemployable ndaivarova mambama vanhu ini handitogoda kuiplewa muna munyika ini ndati ndikaenda kuinterview pane pandaimbonzi nejob center enda kuinterview ndikaenda kuinterview ndikaona
vakundiunotaurira zvinhu zvisingaiti
ndaivati ndigooglei I know I'm just an ex-con ndigooglei pavanogoogle vopa vati mayazi buda pabasa hapana chauri kuita basa pana ndisaka ndakaita personal training because mabasa avakaita yaka ndeivapepa saka kuramba uchiona dhodhi every day kana dhodhi raivo teterishas rindomborirota kamanheru dzimwe nguva you know but ndakangoriona kaone
ndaregeta surprise of a dhodhi please pamangona kuti surprise
naondadisoniwa naperekedza aone kuti but inini chandoda ngoona hangu ka Tetelicious vakarekeza kuuya vakatipfekera sumo wrestling yavo iye yavanopfeka sumo wrestling outfit yavo iye unoiketa iye sumo wrestling. Sure, imbonakidza because we know her for sumo wrestling vachiti vakarova matako avo vobva vatora oil vobva
baby oil
chakasimba futi chikajamba so isusuka we want to laugh manje toda kunakirwa zvekunakirwa because maZimbabweans manje taakuunite ndizvo zvakanaka.
Yeah, slowly, baby steps there. We are.
Okay, yeah. I love you so much. Reka ndichita kuvhara kana uri kuitawo futi live please chitonotanga hako tobva tauzokujoina. Baba Mandela vaenda kane magardeners ka because pane kamwe kajob pane mumwe munhu akachema akati akomana ka munhu panext door pangu anzwa nekunditemera matombo anombonditira anombondikwadzira motikari. Exactly. Saka magarden boy ka aenda kuti vanochekera grass yeneighbor yacho. Saka tinongocheka grass. You don't even need to call us. Even kana usina kumbotifona unongona takuchekera grass rako, takuchekera zvinhu zvese. We are good Samaritans.
Surprise! Surprise! Iwe apa munogona kutaura useri natate iwe womutiso surprise avane ndodi. Come on, guys, please, no.
Don't put a
time to get off your head.
Don't put a to Rajo.
It is not disturb mentality actually. Munova mazingo iwo mone muri dzwacho. Pane pachiziwa kasigoti goti kwa my George.
Mira ndikudze reta disode wapara perekeza bwana idzwaka mina ndikudze inini imbwa dzangu idzi pandinombodzisiyaka tudikidikika but one racho rikamboita godzvasuka unoziyaka unouya kubedroom kunenge kuchinhuwa kwese vanhu vanoita stempidika akaita dhodhi tatiricious paipai tinotadza kubuda moto yevanhu vachida kumhanya kubuda one Harare News vanhu vakaita stempid vachitiza dhodho ratiricious.
I'll put on the group. And the people are running for and the women. And the women are running for what is anointed condoms.
Kwamagaya.
Yes.
Okay. Saka yatimbotanga nevakadzi vanobina varume vavo voya pamakamera vakunwa doro. Okay, I think it will be a good topic.
But it's not nice, guys.
Dati ndakarowerwa kamudhara kekugana kanga kane 65 years nemwana ane 28 years mukadzi wake. Shamwari mudhara aita akatanga kubinwa iyeye aibinwa zvamabikirwa zvamabinirwa amabinirwa kuita unge muroyi mudhara iyeye. Eno unoziva kuti ndiani aibina vanava? Ivo Miss Pig wavakaona vachindituka nezuro vaya vakapotsa vauraya fanga zvaita baba Mandela izvi handiti ndopota ndichingovarova kuvarova because ndine stress dzangu. Uri kunzwa murume ane 65 years aibinwa ende kamudhara kacho kanga kari kapfupi. Unoziva mudhara yaibinwa zvokuti ndainogara pasi soka ina handina mapepa unoziva ka you know, and this evil is just right in my eyes. Taurai chokwadi zvamakaita kurova murume ane 65 years akadhoktera vana.
What is that side? Uri kustripa munhu urume hwake and he feels come on.
Dati fungai 28-year-old zimukadzi zihombera wakaona riya richituka richipina munhu ane 65 years kurova kwekuti ndiri kushaya mapepa muno munyika indogara pasi so ona mwana wacho aripo iwe shamwari. Saka those in glass houses do not throw stones because mangwana will be coming with part 2. Today tataura nezvevana. I love you very much sister and we'll come and see you on your live on MM1.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the live now anyway. I'm just gonna fix the phone, but please, I don't know. All I can say is, Stuart, and you know his way. All I can say is keep your hands to yourself. That's not nice. Unorova munhu ari kuzvirwarira.
Fanga madhara ine madhara unoona fanga baba Mandela is not a young, he's not asi ma spring
and then
chicken.
he's gone alpha.
Saka ndizvo zvandakaudza mwana wangu izvozvizvo. Mwana wangu Mandela ndakamuudza kuti ukada kuchichidzira baba pako anything, I will show you. Because murume uyu gave up everything for your asiwe. Uri kunzwa? Murume uyu akatiendesa kuimmigration, tichienda kuimmigration. Unoziva our last trip na baba Mandela asati ndaita mapepa kwakanaya mvura yemadhaka. Mati? Ndati kwakanaya mvura yemadhaka. Ona Mandela achida kumisidzana baba wake. Aiwa zvite. Saka iwe uchimagina wachengetwa uri muZimbabwe hauna mapepa. Waakutopenga basically. But uri kutouraya murume usvika pekupedzisira. Saka vamwe vanhu vamunoona kavachinwa doro pamalive ka vane guilty conscience. Guilty conscience yavanenge vakaita.
I didn't know who the person was, but I've seen it a few times. Kuti murume kutamba.
Hakusi kutamba. Saka like I said, this is just part 1. We're just concluding. Kuti vakadzi vanoita pamalives, please make sure kuti vana venyu they're okay. We are not people vanofonera mapolice or social services. We know them. You know, exactly. I love you so much, Auntie Rochelle. We're coming to join you. Chimbonwa cup your coffee. I'm going to just take my dogs for a walk, just 5 minutes. I'll be joining. So, Auntie Rochelle, the reason why I can't join lives, Zuckerberg akati aiwa ndokudzosera ma lives ako, but I'm not going to make you join.
I don't get it.
I can't join people's lives. I don't know why.
Oh.
Saka utraye kuti ungakwanisere kundi-invite.
Yeah, try and see. It might work. It has to work.
All right. Saka tokone MM1. Did you share a link of MM1? I love you very much, sister. Keep the fire burning.
All right, my darling. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Saka Antonia yacho, those in glass houses, do not throw stones because tunongo kurovera asteroid. Anditika atata tombutanga dzimwe nyaya dzamakataura in foster care because I want what is best for my kids until I'm fully assessed by social services and they see where they can help me and the father to cater for a boisterous teenager, to which Mandela, like I said, has been a carer for a very, very long time. He needed a break, my child. Dai vana vangu ivava vakatorwa nehama kana for a week amfungo zvazviri nani. Saka ndidzo nyaya dzatoda kutaura idzodzo kuti pane vanhu vakawanda vakasuppresswa. We want them to come out because tinoziva zviri kuita hama idzi, tinoziva zviri kuita machechi, tinoziva zviri kuita social services, tinoziva zviri kuita police, tinoziva zviri kuita home office. Saka let's learn to share zvinhu izvi. Chirwere chaicho you need your own. Kuti iwe rega ndimbonotaura shamwari ndabatwa nemagetsi ndoita sei, you need your own. Kuramba wakanyarara unokuvara. Ndosaka makazoona video yandakaratidza yevana vangu kuti muone zviri kuitika munofunga kuti vana vangu vachangotorwa zvefani. Zvinhu zvisingaitike izvozvo, but ini ndakatoburitsa izvozvo ndichiziva kuti vana ava vakura. Handitika pane vana vari kutorwa at the age of 5 years ndo vana vanazotengeseka iva. Ini ndaitoziva kuti muroyo ari kunditeera. I struggled with my life kuti ndichengete vanavo dzamara va 12 years vakutaura semurume. Mandela will be 14 years the day we'll go to court. Yeah, kuti tungwe, that's how the process is, no rush. But isusu takacancel this other section that we want our kids back, you see. So we're going to say, listen, tipe vana vedu back ndidzosere vana vangu izvozvi. maiketa manje. Saka don't worry about point 777. Point 777 akatotrainwa before ndauya kwamuri, okay? Pane vamwe vanhu vanouya vachinditi Sabina, what do you tell? You shouldn't have shouted at that person. Most of the thing you see about me is pure acting, pure entertainment. That's why my channel on Facebook, on YouTube is called Truth Comedy. We say the truth, but in a joking way to educate each other. No police needed, no social services needed, no blocking each other. Munhu kana achitaura rubbish achazongopesera rubbish yake isisashanda. Anditika saka madzimai vanoenda kubasa ufuti mune vana vadiki. Try, pane mumwe wandakatoregedza kuti aende kuuniversity atambura nemwana wake ane 3 years, hanzi mwana Harare. Anditi ndikati muite zvakati ende iwewe give up university yako umbochengeta mwana. Saka zvinhu zvese izvi it's for us to share. Vana vamunoti vana vemacelebrate maakuvhurira maInstagram, sorry sister, vanhu vane mari tinovaziva. Pane vamwe vanotaura kuti Sabina akauya achita ane mari. Aiwa, handina kumboya ndichiri nine mari. Ndakauya ndichikuvhurai maziso kuti imi dzimba idzi dzinenge matrainika kana mavideo games yai kuti ndo makanzuro house acho. Because for every complex inobuildwa nyowani kunoku they donate 10 kune the government. Motikari dzamuri kuona idziona ina mai Mandela ndedzechikwereti. Anditika saka handina kuuya ndichiti ndine marini, handina kumbobvira ndauya nchidaro. Ndakangoya kuti ndingokuudzai kuti guys, pamaZimbabweans takangofanana tese. You are poor by default. Saka usada kuita kunge zvinonzi uri patop pevamwe, uona vamwe vanhu vachidai. Saka nyaika today inyaya yevana chete. Let's safeguard our children. Safeguarding, that's why social services comes in. Vanema problem nema social services, a problem shared is a problem halved. Kana pana unhu anoziva I'm a professional, that means I keep things confidential, okay? When it comes to those things, don't cry wega, usacheme wega, move on. And tiri pano pa Facebook to help you. Ava vanongochema nyaya dzemabasa, isusu mapriorities edu Mwari wedu akati blessa. Like I said, vamwe vaenyu muri kutoda kutoti vana venyu vatorwe nesocial services, and I'll guarantee you in the next 6 months mazimba anenge awana kalupo kekushandisa social services kuti chengete vana vavo ivo vachita mari. I'll guarantee you that. That's what I want to push social services manje kuti iburitse vana ivavo, okay? Vana veZimbabwe varifana kuburitswa social services, okay? A Zimbabwean mother should be reassessed, okay? Even Miss Piggy, she's a good person, but vada vamboenda kumapsychiatrist vambogadzirwa brain kuti chii chiri kuitika, because Miss Piggy ma-brain chemicals avari kudonha, ndosaka vachinwa doro kuti ma-brain chemicals akwire. Saka ndisaka muchiona Miss Piggy vachingoramba vachita sei, vachingonwa doro vachidai. So accept your problem, uchachena, uchableacher, but the inner peace, paradise is the state of the mind. Your enemy will tell you their darkest secrets when they're angry. Saka dzimwe nguva chimboudza enemy yako kuti zidhodhi. Shamwari yako yoyo chimboiudzawo kuti zidhodhi, uone force yainokureply nayo. Anditika, my son Indiana said, people always bring out their darkest desires when they're angry. That's by Indiana. I love you guys and goodbye.